I'm blessed to be here in Istanbul exploring local culture, one hop away from Bishkek, Kyrgyzstan, where we'll transition to ground transportation 12 hours southeast towards the Chinese border, high into the sunny mountains in pursuit of the majestic Mid Asian Ibex. Thanks for coming along. My name is Travis Volk, and we're on yet another adventure of a lifetime.
We've been traveling for, what is it, 8 hours, I think, isn't it? Another 4 to go. If it's anything like the last 2 miles, it's going to be a rough one.
It's the very first morning in camp. We're just watching the sun come up with the Omar and some of the kids that are here playing, staying with the families that are guiding. But it's a beautiful morning. We're really close to the Chinese border. We're near the 2 tallest peaks in Kyrgyzstan, around 18,000 feet. And I think we're close to Ibex. But we've been seeing a lot of animals, so we should have some really great hunting. We're just acclimating a little bit to the elevation. And we'll push up after sighting in the guns this afternoon. Super excited. It's pretty cool. It's been snowing all night.
It appears they have you about an inch high there, Trav, is that right?
Yeah. I don't know how far it is.
I believe it.
It looked good to me.
We just got back from hunting after the set and spike camp, first day of the hunt. We saw, I think, 3 groups of ibex, 2 groups of females and young ones, 2 good-sized groups, and then we also saw, actually we saw 2 groups of billies, and there was actually one section in the back end of this big bowl up here that had about 9 rams, and 3 of them were real nice. So we're going to head back up there in the dark in the morning and hope to get an advantage on them.
Yes.
Huh?
Yep. I think you got him.
Yeah, 뭐 예킨친이 되든
Oh,
Yeah, the second one.
No, come on. Are you sure that I didn't kill one already, though?
No, well, we don't know, but they think that you hit it. The first
How
one.
far away?
한자 метri. Where is this range one?
It's right here.
728. 728.
Oh, that's too far.
Maybe you should try, you know? Now it is tough. No, it is good.
I don't want to shoot.
You don't even have a reticle that goes that high, do you?
I do, but I don't.
The second one.
I just don't want to shoot another one. The second one. I want to make sure that the one's not dead.
I think that's smart. Oh, it's 720. I mean, that's.
Yeah, 750.
We don't want a wounded one.
I mean, that was definitely a huge one, but.
I want to just see him go out of sight. Because I got some pretty good video here. You can't be shooting at 720.
I just don't want to shoot a second animal without knowing if the first one's dead or not.
No.
We got a shot this morning. It's about 210 yards. I'm still shivering, so we were so cold waiting. But the guys got up ahead of us and they told us it's down. So it looks like we got our first ibex. What an incredible view. Awesome. Awesome. Good. We're up in Kyrgyzstan and it's our second day of the hunt. We actually came in, broke spike camp last night, made our way up, did some spotting, and actually picked out this group of billies. They were way too far off, up in these bowls prior to coming down to start feeding. So we chose to back out and come in this morning. It was a good choice because shortly after we arrived in dark, we actually spotted them coming up over the top of this ridge line up here. Took a long time. We froze our rear ends off, but eventually they made their way down and this big boy crested the peak over the top of us. It was about a 200-yard shot. So everyone worked really hard. You can see by the scenery that it's just an incredible place, and it seems like there's about 3 more really large billies that we're going to keep charging after in that group. But it was a hunt of a lifetime. My family and friends sacrificed for the last 10 months to see it happen, and I really appreciate it. So thanks for joining us.
Crew.
Wow.
Pick.
One more.
We went and got the ponies. We're gonna get ready to start transitioning into another hunt. Now Levi's adventure starts at 13,500 feet. Cold. And the mountains are beautiful, the sunrise is sweet. It's the third morning, we're getting regrouped, trying to get back out and hunting. But it's been pretty intense, so trying to stay hydrated, keep our colds at bay, and hunt like Montanans.
So we just came up this big long valley here, and as we crested it, Roos here with his naked eye spotted these, I guess it would be a band of
Ruslan өзінің дүрбісі жоқ әлі тетің көріп алды дейді.
Ibex, probably 2 miles up there with his naked eye. I can't even begin to see him with my naked eye, but anyways, we set up here and we got Trav's spotter out here, and sure enough there's about 3 nice billies, but one seems to really be what we would consider a shooter. So right now we're just kind of waiting to see what the wind's going to do and where the Ibex are going to go. Normally they're telling us they feed down into these green areas, so it's just kind of a waiting game, and we certainly have great weather today for waiting it out, so we're getting excited.
I am.
You're going to shoot it, right? 아따따스리. Wait for the wind. When it stops shooting. When the wind stops shooting. Hey.
You missed out in front of him.
Load another one. Load.
I don't have one.
Öyle at sal Veys.
Öyle saldı.
You shut the back.
Başka git.
No, you're gonna keep the rocks.
No, I'm not shooting.
Atlayın da tüyüne kara otam.
If anything, run up there, that next knoll.
Atıyorsun değil, normalde git. You can shoot.
Başında
If you want.
No, too far and too right. Yeng aslık var.
No, we have time.
We don't even know which one.
Shoot. Kaysın
Yeng aslık var. Git bak.
Üstünde. Kaysın айтпайсың.
지금 arasında da жүрөт. Бүт нормально tekler. Atıyorsun.
Ошентип айтып берейин.
O üstürük жағында.
You can shoot the group above. If you hit one, so it will be good enough.
Oh no.
Because this group is really good group.
Sol жағындағы 4-ші лесінші tekelerini atıyorsun.
So you can shoot from the left, the fifth or the fourth ibex. From the left to the fifth or fourth.
Sol жағында келіп барады.
From the left. Алыс болып кетті.
I'm not shooting too far.
Yeah, it's a really long ways.
Now, when they go to the skyline,
655.
655. We're about 16,500 feet.
Right now?
Yeah.
Well, no wonder I feel like this.
And Levi and I have yet to have a good night's sleep. It's about day 7. And I think it's a Wednesday. And the last time we had a full night's sleep was last Friday. So we're starting to catch up with us a little bit. Levi's down for the count at the moment. And hoping we catch our second win here.
Just about 10,000 feet above sea level right now. We had to pull the crew together and make an emergency abandonment of the camp tonight. We left about 2 a.m. Levi had developing liquid. We were up on the mountain yesterday and he was really sick. And we came down and he kind of suffered through the night. Took some medicine hoping we would be able to get back at it this afternoon, but he was really rough overnight and I could hear the liquid gargling in his lungs. And we just made it down to the first military post that we pass on the way into camp. And there's a doctor here, luckily, and he's now up with the doctor. So he's throwing up several times on the way here, and hopefully everything's going to be okay. So we'll see what he says.
To the military doctor, I listened to my chest, and he just said, keep descending. That's about all you can do.
Really?
It was a bugger walking up that little flight of steps. But anyways, he kept saying just keep descending, and by the time you get to Bishkek, you should be better. So
There we go. We love you, buddy. We're on a shortcut.
Hire local guys.
Trying to get back to town. A little bit quicker for Levi. I'm happy to report that after dropping into Bishkek, Levi's condition improved rapidly. As a seasoned mountaineer, he's proof that altitude sickness is targeting us unpredictably and has to be taken seriously. I'd like to dedicate this adventure to my wife and kids who inspired me throughout the years we trained together. It was an exceptional experience with very good hunting, guides, and friends. Thanks for watching. Go out and start planning your next adventure.